Hello, I'm Mark Robbins, the owner of Gold Standard Games. We build USAA-sanctioned tournament quality air hockey tables, the very best tables on the market. I'm a two-time world champion. What I'm going to do in this video is give you some very simple basics of how to play air hockey. First, I'm going to talk a little bit about defense. Beginning players usually have a misconception that the best defense is backed by the goal. That's not accurate, because a good shooter will be able to shoot straight shots right and left on you. If you look at the best defenses in air hockey, guys like Danny Hines, 11-time world champion, Tim Weissman, Ehab Shukri, Billy Stubbs, you'll find that they play what we call an out defense. They're at least out to about the first screw, sometimes even further. They play what's called a triangle defense. What you want to do is be basically out and block the straight shots. Move over a little bit to block the angles. When you see a bank coming, an underneath bank, you come back, sort of in a triangle pattern. If it's an over the mallet bank, in other words, a bank that's coming to the far side, you don't want to come back as far, and ideally you'll stay out to block it. Conversely, on offense, when you see a player out to block the straight shot, you want to bank underneath. If he comes back to block the banks and is too far back, then you hit your straight shots. Now we're going to go on to offense. On offense, probably the biggest difference between a beginning player and an expert or professional player is grip. This is what we call the beginner grip in air hockey. It's what most people use when they pick up the mallet and just play casually. Something like this is what we call a professional grip. It can be like this, it can be two fingers, but you want to be behind the knob of the mallet to get whip on the puck. I use a glove, so my fingers are padded, and that's how I play. Some players tape their fingers, some use a two-finger grip where they're sort of on the side of the mallet. But the reason for that is you get a much more lever action on your shots, much more speed, quickness on your release. The next important thing for a beginning player to learn is puck control. Air hockey is like football in that way, in that if you don't have possession of the puck, it's very difficult to score. A lot of beginning players will just wildly hit the puck and lose possession all the time. The good players will keep possession. So when they shoot the puck and they don't score, they get it back. The idea is you want to keep possession of the puck and either score or get it back and not have a turnover. Okay, how do you do that? If you watch, I'm getting possession of the puck. So the way to learn possession of the puck is to start off very slow. Take a puck, hit it down there, and as it comes back, brace with your mallet. Come back a little bit with your mallet and get the puck. Then set up your next shot. Pretty soon, you'll be able to do it at full speed, and you'll be able to keep possession of the puck. Okay, the third thing we're going to talk about on offense is drifting the puck. In order to deceive the defense and have a better selection of shots and releases, you want to drift the puck. That means instead of just hitting the puck, you drift it one way and hit it another way. For example, I drift this way and cross it. If I drift this way, I can cut it. So what you want to do on your drifts is have as many possible shots off of the drift as you can. So if you're drifting it one way, you can do a straight or a bank. So let's summarize. First, we talked about grip. Use the professional grip. Secondly, we talked about puck possession. Be able to get the puck back and keep possession. And third, drift the puck. Work on all those things and also work on all your shots. Try to shoot every shot from every angle on the table. That means a straight shot, right or left, a cut shot, which is a slice, your banks, under and over. We'll go into those in some detail in a future video. But for now, this is Mark Robbins saying, keep playing air hockey, the world's fastest and greatest table sport.
Yeah. 5-4, Robbins. 5-all. Oh, it must break resistance. Tournament point for Robbins, 6-5. 6-6, tournament point for Robbins, game point for Hernandez. And that's it! Mark Robbins, 7-6, wins his first national championship.